hate to do this to you, but I wasn't recording.
He's lying.
I'm not even lying.
Okay, we're gonna bring it
I
back.
know.
Okay.
Round of applause.
Yes, sir.
That's how we bring in the new
This is
year.
how we do it.
Welcome back
Yay.
to the people that didn't see or nobody saw because it was not recorded, but it was probably my best intro to date. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and put that in the record books. It's going in the spank bank, and I'll think about it later. Welcome to the worst podcast, our first episode of 2020.
2020.
I am your co-host, Robbie Rob. We got my man, Fortune, one of one.
What it do, baby?
We got Vivo, turn me up. And we have our esteemed guest, jeweler, extraordinaire, entrepreneur. When he's around, everybody's eating. Our boy, Mitchell
God.
Flowers.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome
It's a
to
pleasure.
Directing the vibes.
Director of
The
Vibes,
director
aka
of
Money
Vibes.
Makin Mitch.
Money Makin Mitch.
We paid in full.
Paid in full, baby.
Everybody eats.
The right hook throwing, gold molding, Dominican dynamo.
Sheesh.
I'm ready to chop
You
it up.
should be a ring announcer.
Right? That would be a
You know
good
what I'm
job.
saying?
I would love to do that, actually. That would probably be my favorite job. I
Robbie
think I'm
Lemon
going to...
Jr.
I would say disrespectful shit. I'd probably get fired in like a week.
Hell yeah.
But it'd be the most glorious week of all time.
You gotta do it.
They got this new ring announcer. He's got dreadlocks down to his fucking feet.
Think
No
I might have
way.
seen
Nah,
Buddy.
dude's a beast though.
For what? For
Yes.
For
UFC?
boxing and UFC.
Yes,
dude's a
I've
beast.
heard Buddy.
though. Man's got the golden
Shout out
voice.
to Buddy.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Fury and Wilder?
Nah, that's a big one right there.
Yeah,
I think
who you
Fury,
got?
Fury won the first one.
Yeah.
To me, in my opinion. So
He boxing.
we got to run it back. Now we got and then my boy Teofimo Lopez. He just got his belt.
Hey,
shout out my
that's
guy.
gonna be the mega fight.
Yeah, he's gonna fight. I think they're talking April for Lomachenko
Yeah.
with a movie.
Yeah.
I
I think that's gonna be bigger than like better to watch rather than Wilder and Fury.
I don't know, because honestly, watching Wilder's last fight, he just every time I see him, he's getting better. He doesn't have the pedigree that like a lot of people have coming in the boxing game, but I don't know. Fury's got a chin.
Yeah.
Fury literally
And he's
died.
a boxer. He has a boxer's chance. He has a
Yeah.
boxer and a puncher's chance. You know what
He's
I'm
got a
saying?
puncher's chance, but he's got the better head movement, footwork, and he's actually taller than Deontay. And Deontay's like an animal.
Bruh,
What is he,
that
like
fight-
6'6"? And the other guy is from fucking England. He's
They're
taller.
giants. They're giants, bro.
It's crazy, man.
Dog, him singing. Have you seen a video of like him
Nah.
singing like after the fight? Like
Yo, he sang
Tyson Fury?
Aerosmith
Yeah,
to his
Tyson
wife.
Fury. Yeah.
To his
Yeah,
wife. It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Hey, that's
honestly.
good? That's a
Yeah.
G- that's
no,
a
he has
G
a horrible
shit.
voice.
That's a
Honestly,
G
it's
shit.
cringe. It's cringeworthy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
beautiful, man. Doing that for your wifey and right when you become champion of the fucking world.
I guess it
it's a
depends
big
what
deal.
song you're singing, right? If he's like, dude, looks like a lady. You know, I don't know if she'd be happy
What
about
song was it, bro?
It was probably...
Was the one from Armageddon?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I was
yes,
about to
yes.
say, it was a moment I treasure. Don't want to close my eyes. It has to be. That's the only
It is. No, and it was
That's the only
beautiful.
Aerosmith song you can sing to like your girl that she's not gonna get pissed about.
It was
you know?
amazing.
That is so
Yeah,
funny.
no, but they got
Don't wanna
honestly,
miss a
real talk.
thing.
Boxing's coming back right now. Boxing.
I'm really looking
They say-
forward to
they say that
Lomachenko
every
and
year,
Teofimo,
though, bro.
No, but like
Nah,
last year, if you see the fights last year, Errol Spence fought Sean Porter.
Yeah.
My
They're
boy
putting the fights
became
together.
champion. Yeah, well, Mayweather left. So
Yeah.
he was sucking up all the money, bro. He
Yeah.
had the game in his hand.
Yeah.
So now they're able to spread the money around. Deontay Wilder fought 4 times. He fought Luis Ortiz twice. He fought Fury. Fought some other dude and slept him in the second round. Like
Yeah.
they made memes all over the internet about this shit.
You think
Yeah.
we get Mayweather Pacquiao again?
Mayweather says he's coming out of retirement.
That's what I'm saying.
To
So
fight
he's talking-
Pacquiao though?
No,
Twice.
and Khabib from UFC who
Yeah.
beat
Yeah.
McGregor. So
Yeah.
I mean, another Billy right there, bro.
I think probably Mayweather Pacquiao makes the most sense because Pacquiao's been fighting, right? Like
Yeah.
he's
Pacquiao just got a belt.
He's
Yeah.
been putting,
Pacquiao's
he's been
champ.
putting the beats on dudes.
So I think it's the time because, you know, then again, Mayweather doesn't think like this and he really doesn't give a shit, you know, but everybody says that Mayweather fought Pacquiao when he wasn't training. He was doing other shit, you know, politics, singing, whatever. But Mayweather doesn't give a fuck what you're doing. If he beats you, he beats you. So
Yeah.
that might not motivate him.
Honestly, I have an opinion about that because motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, they fought Cotto after Cotto was great. Oh, he fought Shane Mosley after Shane Mosley was great."
They weren't great until he beat them. I mean,
Mayweather, no, they're all champions.
Yeah.
They were all champions. But Mayweather never had a time and point where he wasn't great.
Yeah.
You know, he's remained number one and beat every single champion that they put to him.
Facts.
Granted, you know, politics was involved with the Pacquiao fight, and that's kind of the problem nowadays too. Don't get me wrong.
Hey.
But fights are really coming together nowadays. I'm actually super excited for 2020 because we got Wilder, we got Anthony Joshua got his belts back.
Yeah.
After that fight with Ruiz.
The winner's got to fight Joshua, and like I'm not a fan of Joshua.
Joshua,
I thought he just doesn't have like the heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a fighter's heart type shit.
I mean, that last fight when he got knocked out, he just came out cold, bro. He wasn't sweating. He didn't look like he warmed up very well. So I think when he got clocked, it really like shook his whole freaking
it was
cranium.
like a shock to the system.
And he just never got his legs back. So it wasn't I don't know, his fight.
Yeah.
So, but he came back, and I'm surprised it went all 12 rounds. But he outboxed him, did his thing. Boxing's got like 4 belts, and he's got 3
That's
of
the
them.
problem, though. I think that's honestly they need to like. I know it's all different promotions and shit like that, but.
Well, they got the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, the Ring Magazine. Like, they got all these belts. And honestly, I like it, but I don't like it because I feel like with the UFC, they only have 1 belt.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like that it kind of like stretches out because you can be a champion on the other side of the pond because there's so many. You got Top Rank.
Yeah.
You got Mayweather Promotions. You got PBC. You got all these different promotion
La Jolla.
companies. So it's cool that they get to have a belt. They got a belt over there. They got a belt over here. And then you become the undisputed, unified fucking champion. Yo, that's like the supreme of the supreme, your God level champion.
Yeah.
But I think it's so
I think
much.
5 is a lot.
It's so
but-
much easier to follow as a MMA fan because you do have other promotions, obviously, but everybody knows the only belt that's really worth anything is UFC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry. I mean, yeah, there's a Strikeforce champion and they might be as good as the UFC. Like
That's what I'm
Strikeforce
saying.
is close.
But imagine that Strikeforce and Bellator and UFC actually combine fucking forces,
Yeah.
and now we're like, yo, now we got multiple belts, and we have all these fighters that actually get the opportunity to fight each other instead of one promotional company signing these fighters, and now all we get is the options with these guys.
So
that's what happened with Mayweather. Mayweather was signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah.
Top Rank had Pacquiao, so it was just all these politics because Mayweather used to be signed to Top Rank, but they had a dispute and they left. And that shit just got ugly from
now
there.
They got the
just
same promoter now. Wait,
I think it's
right?
Al Heyman and Mayweather, came together. Now they got PBC promotion. They got Mayweather Promotions, but Mayweather and Bob Arum of Top Rank, the owner of Top Rank, they just been beefing forever. So it's just like hard for them to make a fight. I mean,
And that is the advantage of it is that like in boxing you don't have to worry about who they fight for, what promotion, blah blah blah. Like any fighter can fight any fighter.
Yeah.
That is most definitely an advantage to that. But the fact that there's so many belts kind of waters down to me, in my opinion, as
I feel you.
as
You're
a
right.
fan,
100%.
the unless you have 3 or more belts, you know what I mean?
because right now, if you have the WBC belt, World Boxing Championship belt, that green one, you're the man.
Yeah.
Like you are the highest ranked out of all the other belts.
Right.
If you got the WBO and the IBF, they're not as like
as weighted.
Kind of reminds me of
Exactly.
soccer. You know, like champions, and then you're like your league championship, and that's for that country. But then there's like other.
Yeah, it's like
leagues.
baseball. They got the major leagues and they got the minor leagues, and I
it.
feel like you got an IBF belt. You're not WBC status. You're not getting that bread either.
But you got
Right.
a couple of straps. You kind of.
You got 4 belts on you. Taking that picture with 4 fucking belts
so
is the
dumb.
most
That's true.
G's shit I've ever seen in my life.
I fuck with
That's
that
true.
shit.
That'll never
Yeah.
happen in the UFC. You could probably hold.
You get
Shout
1
out
belt.
to
No,
David.
they have.
You can have 2 belts if you're in two weight classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to travel weight classes to do that. A couple people have done it, like Daniel Cormier's done it, and a couple people have done it. But
Cormier's a man.
yeah,
Cormier's a man. I don't know. I feel bad for UFC right now because they have like nobody.
no, but that always happens. They always go. They always like somebody always rises to the top. Whenever the talent pool goes down, somebody finds that opportunity to rise to the top.
Yeah.
Like when Conor McGregor came out, like The UFC was kind of going down. When Ronda Rousey blew up, the UFC was kind of... It's always consistent with the consistent fans.
Yeah. If you're a diehard fan, that's what I say about boxing. Yeah. Boxing's only dead if you're not paying attention. Because they got some really quality champions out there doing the fucking thing right now.
Of course. I mean,
if you're paying attention...
I love the 135, dog.
135 is lit right now. Which is crazy because that's... I mean, I'm not going to say it's never been like the weight class, but those boys are making money right now.
It's where it started, though. Like, there's a lot of great fighters that came from 135, but they kind of... At 140, they got their big fight. At 147, they got like the check and the big fight.
That's what De La Hoya was. So De La Hoya was at 147, 154.
There was a lot of good people like and Barrera and Morales and all those guys.
Mosley, Sugar Shane from back in the day, or Sugar. Bro, they got so many Hearns. This is all 147. Hagler back in the day. Like these boys were 147, 154 middleweight champions.
Do you follow Barstool Sports?
I don't. I used to though, but no boys is funny.
They have a thing called Rough and Rowdy.
Rough and Rowdy.
And bruh, like we watch
regular people fighting, bro.
Yeah, regular people fighting.
I saw because they're promoting it on the gram, so I just scroll it.
It's coming Super Bowl weekend, dog. You gotta come back Super Bowl weekend.
Yo, I need to fight in that shit.
Yeah,
throw some hands in that shit.
You probably could.
I could, bro. I'll sleep somebody in that shit. Why not?
His roommate, fucking David. They just did a bar spar, which is bartending. Yeah, like bartenders signed up. They did like
that's funny.
Like one
just
or 2
Miami
month
bartenders.
That's you got a real belt. Like we came out. We
yo, my dog killed it too.
Yeah, he was the best fighter out of all of them.
and like nobody there had like boxing experience. It was just like they trained for like 3 months. Yeah, they trained for like 3 months. Like they gave them like a gym, everything free, equipment, all that.
Nah, but if you see him, you would think he's been boxing. Like he's got a perfect body for boxing, long arms, big shoulders. Yeah. I told him when he stopped, like you should keep boxing after because you have exactly what every boxer wants to have, like your body type.
Yeah, well, I mean, just in general though, boxing's on one right now. Yeah. So I'm excited.
How long you been boxing for?
I started when I was 17, 18. I was in a Davy Powell. That's when I met my boy Teofimo, my boy Harold Calderon. He's champion out here. He's got the WBC Latino belt. So like, I got this picture of us, man. I got to drop it one day. It's just like Shannon Briggs is there, and it's like the whole team. Milton, our trainer, is just like, yo. You know what's funny? My trainer Milton. He trained the motherfucker who fought who's these 2 Instagram kids that just fought?
Oh,
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. He's training Logan Paul. I thought it was hilarious. No. Because my old trainer who used to be at Davy Powell, and he trained some decent, professionals. Yeah. Shannon Briggs being one of them. And Logan Paul, he just came up. My boy's got a following now on the gram. Logan Paul shot him out.
Lost though.
Yeah.
He lost. He got whooped.
I think he lost the first time too.
Yeah, I think he lost.
You know what?
Oh, that was a rematch?
Yeah. It was a rematch. You know what? And then they had the fight before that. They had Devin Hanley, and that boy's got crazy hands. He's up and coming too. Yeah. Like 140, 135 as well. And that boy's up and coming too. So it was kind of dope. They're bringing like boxing into like the mainstream like that.
Yeah, well,
we need it.
There's always a celebrity boxing like always like there's some kind of celebrity kind of I don't want to say sideshow boxing because I know that they really train. They really train. So
it's
I don't want to say
amateur fight.
Did you see the fight?
Amateur fight. I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
but it's on DAZN, and DAZN has its own app, so I saw like highlights on it. Yeah. But I watched the fucking Devin Hanley fight, and that shit was fire. That boy's got
DAZN. That shit came out of nowhere, bro. Like, does somebody own that shit?
Well, like pay-per-view was. I mean, HBO was like coming out of like the demise, whatever, when it comes to pay-per-view. So
yeah.
I think
actually, it hurts my soul to HBO shit that I grew up on watching like old Tyson fights and shit.
Yeah.
HBO has no more boxing.
Yeah.
HBO's done
now
with boxing.
It's ESPN, Fox Sports.
Showtime still has... and they got Anthony Joshua. They got all the big
HBO owns Showtime now. HBO owns Showtime.
No way.
Yeah, it's kind of probably the same... I would assume the same management or ownership, you know what I mean? Yeah, they bought Showtime. No,
they own Cinemax.
They
own Cinemax.
Yeah.
Showtime is HBO and
Cinemax
and Showtime.
Showtime and HBO, beefs.
Yeah. I'm tripping.
That's smoke
from the
jump. And Gucci. I mean, Louis and Gucci.
Well, they said the same thing about Sonic and Mario, and then Nintendo owns Sega now. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You heard about HBO Max? The streaming?
HBO Max.
I don't get it. What's the difference between
they
that
get like
and
an
HBO now?
They have an HBO now, and they have an HBO Max.
Yo, if you're not popping, you ain't popping if you don't have a streaming service.
Fuck, dog. I got every stream.
So
now I'm paying more for all these streaming services than I did for cable, dog.
Did you hear about Friends in the Office leaving Netflix?
Wait, who left Netflix?
Friends in the Office leaving.
Yeah,
Netflix?
I know about that.
Friends is going to HBO Max this summer.
Friends is going to HBO.
That's because I think Universal.
That was the highest
and
bidder.
The Office. Oh damn! Where the hell is the Office going?
I think Universal owns HBO.
Oh, like an NBC Warner, like NBC
Warner might own them.
Yeah, so
I don't know. One of those big.
The Office is going to NBC Warner, so like this, like Friends is
hey man,
not on Netflix
but
anymore.
real talk, fuck all that shit. Shout out Disney fucking Plus.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Disney Plus is my stuff right now. I'm stuck on the Mandalorian, bro. Like, saving Baby Yoda is like my prime concern right now.
We need to bring him to
in
the
my
world.
life, bro.
The problem that I have with Disney Plus, I love Disney Plus. I subscribed first day.
Likewise.
But the problem I have with Disney Plus is we had a service called Admit Me that was.
Don't even get me started, bro.
And they're saying that
Admit Me is the one. And you know what's crazy?
And that's right.
It's because of Disney. It's because Disney got in the streaming game.
Wait. Yeah. What happened with Admit
Disney
Me? What happened with Admit
Disney
Me?
hit all of those streams because Admit Me was like one of the bigger ones, but there was a few services like that. Disney hit all of them with the fucking craziest
the cease and
get out
desist.
the game, and then they specifically picked one specific site and sued these guys into oblivion and used them as their example.
Yo, because they were so big, and and the only way you could get Admit Me is either you get a password and username, or you get invited.
And they closed
like
invites years ago.
Society type shit. Like you gotta be a Mason to get in Admit Me, bro.
It's gone.
One time
for Admit Me.
Yo, cheers
to the fallen, man. To the fallen,
bro.
R.I.P. I see you.
Yo, we bow our heads at it. Yo, that goodbye message.
I know.
It hurt my soul.
It hit me hard in the chest. It hit me so hard.
I saw it on Twitter.
Fuck is this?
Bro. I saw it on Twitter before I actually logged in, but I went ahead and logged in anyways. Saw just to see the message for myself.
I didn't see it on Twitter.
That shit was hurtful.
Me and my girl were watching because my girl has never seen The Sopranos. Okay.
Wow.
She never seen it, so I have been telling her for years. Every time she wants to start a new show, she's like, "I want to start something new, good." I'm like, "Sopranos, you need to watch it."
Yo, HBO puts nothing but
A1
fired out.
What were we watching the other day? Like making music. Entourage.
Yo, classic.
Entourage hasn't aged as well as Sopranos.
Yeah, I agree. I've been watching it lately, and it gets corny.
It gets corny.
No, this is corny. Fucking Ballers. Right?
Yeah. My girl hates when I watch that shit, but I gotta watch it.
What's that
it's entertaining.
The bald guy in that show. Besides The Rock, he saves the whole show.
That guy's the best.
He's the whole show.
That guy's hilarious.
He's the whole show.
He's done a bunch of shit.
Hold on, let me just finish this.
Sopranos.
Real quick. All good. So my girl's been watching The Sopranos. So we log in. I don't know whatever day it was. Like at 8 a.m. Like we got back from working out. We work out early. She's like, hell yeah, I don't have shit to do. I'm watching Sopranos. We log in and I hear, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what's wrong, babe? She's like, fix it. I'm like, yo.
Oh no.
I'm reading it. I'm like, she's like, don't you know a guy that knows a guy that knows the guy? She's like, find out.
We don't know nobody.
I was like, I don't know nobody. I know
we are not the plug.
We are not the plug.
I was like, babe, this looks serious right here.
It's a problem, man.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened. So I'm like freaking out. I check Reddit, where people are going crazy on Reddit. I'm like, damn, this is legit. And that's where I found out Disney's been hitting people with lawsuits left and right and that. And
that was the first thing I thought.
So my
girl.
That
was the first thing I thought. I never confirmed it, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
But like literally,
no. It's not. This is what everyone's thinking. Just because like those two people like that owned this one site, they basically are broke from being millionaires from this lawsuit that they have, and then all these other sites closed down like the same day, pretty much. Yeah. Like it was like, yo, if you really want to take us on, go ahead and try, but we have enough money to keep you in court for your until your grandkids decide to settle, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they did it. They just came through and swooped everything. So my girl was so pissed that she angrily signed up for HBO now. Like she's like, what the fuck? Like as a coping mechanism. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
now not much of a choice, man.
Yeah, it's smart. We had it before.
No. I'm talking about the Sopranos.
Oh yeah, she's loving it. She's binging that shit, bro.
Sopranos is fire, bro.
So good.
That shit is life changing.
Turtle and then Jamie Lynn Sigler.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's the other show? There's an other show.
The Wire.
The Wire.
Yeah, on top.
Reading my mind.
Yo,
The Wire. You know what's crazy? I never seen it.
Really? I've only watched.
Have you seen All
right, good. I'm slacking too.
Yeah, what?
How to Make It in America?
Yeah, I did. But they only did with like one season or two seasons.
Yeah.
And now, like, I read this like article, and they like regret that because it actually had like mad clout.
Yo, culture.
Yeah,
bro. They must have realized because I'm sure people were hitting them up. Nigga, we were pissed about that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just heard that people are mad.
Yeah.
And I know they're talking about like bringing it back or like revitalizing it or whatever.
I would love to watch it if they brought it back.
Cuddy's coming out with a Netflix show and an album that goes with it. It's like the soundtrack.
Yo, so what do you think? I think Netflix is gonna survive, bro. Everybody was tripping about Disney Plus. I think Netflix is gonna do just fine.
Netflix.
They got the movies.
I still be on Netflix more than anything.
Yeah, and honestly, like they got these huge deals. They're still signing. They got Dave Chappelle. They just signed Eddie Murphy. Bro.
Not only that, not only that, bro.
Dolomite is mad funny.
They're so ahead of the game, and they have foreseen all of this. Yeah. Like there's no way.
They knew it was gonna happen.
There's no way that they were like, oh well, you know, everybody watches The Office, so let's just let everybody watch The Office. They've been trying to find The Office for years. They've been making show after show after show after show after show, and they're gonna
out shows like it's nothing. But I heard they're not really making that much money.
No, well, that's the thing. No, the thing is, it's not really a high profit margin. All the money that they make, they put back into making content.
Show. Yeah. So, and it's like, how are you eventually going to make money?
But the thing is,
if you're gonna steady keep it in competition, because Disney's such a powerhouse.
If they ever just stop making content, like they're like, we're not gonna make content for 2 months. They're going to make money because it's going to take a while for those subscriptions to drop off. You know what I mean? So they're just spending the money that they have. Money's coming in. But if they make $600 million, they're using $600 million to make more shit. If they make $1 billion, they're using $1 billion to make more shit.
The Irishman?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
Wow.
So I've been saying this.
Scorsese at his finest. At his finest.
I don't think I would have watched that whole movie in the theater, dog. That movie is too long.
It's 3.5 hours type
it's
shit.
Way too long. And I love honestly, long movies.
Yeah, me too, bro. Honestly, I don't know. It was long as shit.
I had to take pauses.
You would need an intermission if you put it in theaters.
Right. You would need an intermission.
Right?
You would fall asleep.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
I haven't, man. I'm actually really excited about that.
Yeah.
I heard it was fire. I heard it's one of the best movies of the year.
That movie is it created feelings in me and anxieties that I have not felt in a long time.
Was that on Netflix?
No, it's straight in the theater.
It felt like it was on Netflix.
I
thought it was gonna be on the streaming service.
Straight chaos,
The Weeknd's in it.
What, Kevin?
KG.
KG's in it.
KG actually killed it.
It feels like you're in New York.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
is it in New York?
It's in the.
It makes you feel like you in
the Diamond District. The whole movie's in the Diamond District.
And Buddy from Get Out is in it.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker that literally said, "Yo, get out."
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he's talented.
Yeah. Lakeith Stanfield.
He's in Atlanta. What's his name in Atlanta?
ATL. Oh yeah, Atlanta.
Is it Daryl? I want to see Daryl.
Yeah, I think Daryl. That's hilarious.
It was mad funny though. He tried to rap. Didn't really work out.
No, well,
he was on Sway or something.
I think
he was on the Breakfast Club.
Roasted his ass one time, like, bro. That ain't
it. He was on Breakfast Club and he got mad because Charlamagne didn't like his shit. He's like, man, you a fucking hater.
Yeah, for real, he snapped.
But I'll tell you what, though, Darius, not Daryl, Darius. But he can
act though.
He's a weird cat though, bro.
He seems like a weird.
He's a weird cat. There was one interview I saw that he's talking to the interviewer and he's not wearing shoes and like as the interviewer's talking, he just picks his foot up and like bites his toenail off and just puts it back. I'm like, bro. I mean,
that's questionable.
That's very questionable. Highly questionable.
That man's got issues.
Shout out to Poppy.
Yo,
I feel like some shit like that is thought out too.
Yeah, he's trying to be.
Yeah.
You know, like that's trying to be.
Like just being extra.
Yeah.
Now you just being extra. You just doing shit for the clout, man.
It's like this shit it's gonna go viral.
Yeah, he's a 6'9" ass nigga.
But he's talented though.
He can act. He can really act.
In 2019.
Let me see.
It's interesting to think like that too, right? Like if I do this, I might go viral.
Yeah.
It's like I have an opportunity. I got a platform.
I think people like that too. Genuinely.
Well, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's like a new state of mind. I feel like back in the day they were kind of they'll do some sort of, it's called a publicity stunt. They'll do it, but nowadays the information is coming so fast. Yeah. They're using the word viral because it fucking explodes. I think that happens so freaking quickly. It happens so instead quickly. Of being in a newspaper where you have to wait for somebody to record it and then put it on the news.
And often though, it happens often. Everybody tries to do it.
They're looking for some way to go viral. I can't believe that's a phrase.
Yeah,
it's a phrase.
It's a phrase.
All right, let me. Oh yeah, sorry.
Man
We're
down.
gonna take a quick 2-minute break. We're gonna be right back.
Man down.
Back
taking a break.
Word sponsored by Xiaomi.
It's the worst.
Get it now. Hey. Show off. 954 to the 305. Recognize me that high with my gold on. Push by the zip lifestyle, cost a grip. Don't trip, my nigga better hold on. My bitch is a baddie, my hand on her fatty. Got her turned on, but she got her clothes off.
But real talk, man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Welcome back. We're going to continue right what we were talking about because we were in a good conversation talking about the St. Pablo tour. So we're just going to jump right back into my man Mitch blessing everybody at the tour.
Thank you.
Pope Pablo.
I definitely got baptized that day.
Everybody got baptized. You didn't walk out without getting an actual baptism.
Can you pass me that Arizona, bro?
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Bless me with this right now.
Bro, I remember mobbing right underneath that stage. Dog, that shit was like...
And that's what I was telling you, bro. Like,
unreal.
There's nothing that really beats that feeling because Connie literally dropped the fucking spaceship on your fucking head.
Yeah.
Because I just came from Travis earlier this year, and Travis to me, like, I mean, for Travis, it's just
that
rage.
Stupid,
you just rage,
that
bro. You go dumb. Kanye's, he's got different type of, music. I mean, Trav, he's just playing the fucking jams.
Just the bangers.
You know what they both did? They made us chase. If you're on the floor, you utilize that floor from going from one side to the other.
Yo, he made you move. He gets you involved.
That move, that floating stage. Yo, if you're underneath that stage, it was a club. You were in the club.
Yo, you're
that's what's dope. There's no front row. There's no I locked in my spot.
Nah. Like everywhere was a spot. Everywhere was a vibe. Like
I didn't move. I was on the outskirts, like I said, because I was with my girl and she's small, and I just didn't want to get caught in the fucking pit, but there would be times that the pit would come catch me because
they're coming for you.
He would come out to the edges,
That's me.
Because he was directing the vibes.
Yeah, he was directing from the left to the right. I was pushing it, man.
Damn,
I saw Mitch out there with the orange lights.
Yeah.
Directing traffic.
But they were the Starboy lights, the Starboy lights, like the crosses, and he's over here.
Yo, it was. I will never forget that day in my life.
Yeah, that's honestly, one of the best shows I've ever been to.
That Travis, the Rolling Loud shows.
You can ask them because I was pissed at first. I was like, so we bought floor tickets before we even saw what the show was.
Yeah.
And then we started seeing footage of what it was.
Leaking.
And I was pissed. I was like, this motherfucker really thinks that I'm like, he's God and I gotta pray to him. I'm gonna put him up on, I started thinking about all this fucking bull. I was like, I'm pissed, bro. He's gonna be above me. I can't even see him. I was mad. I even talked to him do you want to trade seats? I'll go take your seats. He's like, nah.
I remember that.
He's like, I gotta chill with my brother and my sister, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fuck it, dog. I already bought my tickets. I guess I'm going. But I was pissed. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to see his fucking feet. I want to see him. But then, as I started to see more footage and everything, I'm like, damn, I think this shit moves around. I started you started to get little pieces of what it was, and then when I went to the show, it was crazy. I'm so glad that I was on the floor.
Yeah, man, you had to watch the show on the floor.
You walked through the heat hallway.
Next time,
I just want to say
with the Tempur-Pedic.
I just want to say to my brother and sister for not letting me get floor tickets because we had to be sitting.
Yeah,
say what you said.
Thanks for tearing your ACL.
Right? Yeah, thanks for having surgery on your ACL.
I thought you were gonna say something much meaner.
You ruined my life.
Man. You're like, thanks for being jerks, guys.
You guys are the worst.
You guys are the worst. I hope.
But honestly, I feel like because I was talking about
the worst.
How the shows nowadays. All right, me personally, bro. My dad, he's white. He's from Detroit. The dude's a fucking motorhead. All right, the man is a fucking rocker. All right, and I grew up to a lot of fucking rock shit. So when I was I'm telling you, I was 13, 14 years old. I was going to fucking Warped Tour, son, watching Blink-182, Sum 41. And those mosh pits, whole other level.
Yeah.
But I've always been a fucking rager.
Right.
Like it's always been in me. So like right now with this like state of hip hop that like yo kids are in mosh pits.
Yeah.
Like just the thought of you're at a show
hip hop.
in hip hop.
And it's like a regular thing.
Yo,
every
like,
hip hop show.
If you don't rage nowadays, and if you're not sweating, if you're not walking out bleeding, it's not a dope show.
And listen, I'm not gonna say that we're trendsetters, but we have been raging and moshing and creating that type of energy at our shows from the beginning, to the point where people will be like, "Yo, why do you scream your lyrics?" You know what I mean? Like I'm like, because that's the energy I'm trying to come with. I'm trying to go crazy.
You got to.
Like I'm trying to break the stage. That's why I always say every time I'll get up on stage, like I want to break the stage. If I don't break the stage, I didn't come with it.
I don't want it.
Yeah. So you gotta give it back.
But whatever, I'm glad that it's, that people, whoever saw me out there and decided like I want to be like that guy, they got more famous than I did. That's fine. At least they know who I am.
At least they get it.
I might not be famous, but famous people know me. All right.
Going to a rap show nowadays is crazy.
But I always talk about two.
Shout out Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. We went
Matt
to
Zingler. That's my dog.
The first Rolling Loud. We were at Rolling Loud, and I almost died in that pit. I literally almost died because it was like ASAP Ferg, and then it was Action Bronson. The first one in Wynwood.
First one in Wynwood.
The one
with Travis. We saw you at Travis.
It was in the warehouse.
Travis performed.
He was outside.
He did like days before. Mm-hmm. Like
that had to be days before.
That was.
You know what's crazy? Because he was telling me, I'm telling you, I'm in the RV with Matt and them, and I was like, yo, how did shit get started, bro? And yo, this dude is like, I was throwing shows at Grand Central. Y'all remember Grand Central in Miami? He was throwing shows at Grand Central like before Trav was Trav.
R.I.P. Grand Central.
ASAP was ASAP, and it was just like. Took that shit to a whole nother level.
That was a great venue.
He met the dudes from Ultra, and the dudes from Ultra put him on the first one. Yeah. And I forgot what the fuck. Where was that location at?
It was in Wynwood. It was in a humongous.
Yeah.
It's all red.
Yo, like if you see Post Malone was there too. Like
they had hitters. Future was there. Like it was that was a dope event. But
was Big Sean there? No, it wasn't Big Sean. But I don't know. I was there to see Action Bronson. And ASAP.
Has Big Sean even did a Rolling Loud?
I don't know. He's about to do Coachella though.
Drake hasn't done a Rolling Loud.
Coachella line.
Big Sean I don't think Big Sean done a Rolling Loud.
Well, Big Sean's gonna do Coachella, and he's like not even co-headlining. He's like the third line. Yeah, that's how that's how crazy this year's Coachella is. Like,
wait, no, who's headlining? I saw that lineup.
Frank Ocean and Travis Scott.
It was Trav and Frank
and Radiohead.
That's wild.
Yeah,
what a movie.
Radiohead.
Yo, it's gonna.
I've never done a Coachella.
I don't think I could ever do it.
We should make that joke.
I don't think I could ever do it.
I'm down to do a podcast at Coachella.
Just on the fucking lawn.
You know what I'm saying? I want to do a podcast on the mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday.
Where Yeezus was?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I could ever do Coachella.
Where Yeezus passed and came back?
I don't have the stamina for Coachella.
It is, that's just weeks.
I agree.
Right? Ain't that shit
weeks?
It's
like different weeks. It's 2 weekends.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks?
Yeah. But like it's 3 days.
It's 2 weekends.
Yeah, weekends. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 2
pick your
weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let it go, but honestly, like I've seen Trav, and I know Trav's crowd, and by the time I'm certain in Coachella, when you're in the fucking desert,
it's a wrap.
Like by the time you get to Trav, boy, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out.
Frank Ocean's gonna be dope, but I feel like Frank Ocean's probably gonna be like a mess when it comes to like setup.
Yeah,
like because everybody's anticipating to get like
how great
the whole fucking
how great would it be
authentic
if Drake's whole fandom showed up to Frank Ocean's show just to boo him.
Boo him out?
Yeah.
Just to get him back.
I thought Drake was coming.
Yeah. Drake!
I feel like a lot of people don't know what really what was going on. But honestly, I'm glad you brought that up. All right, what was it called? Fognog? Or
Flognog.
Flognog.
Camp Flognog.
It's Wolfgang backwards.
All right, so at the end of the day, those type of fans, they're not Drake fans.
Yeah.
Yo, those people who go to a talented creator and the whole fucking their whole crew
lineup is not like
those are people that create
fan.
They create forums on how much they hate Drake.
I'm telling you,
that's
those
like putting a
these are the anti-culture motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's like putting
that's cool.
Exactly.
I don't fuck with it.
This the hottest artist. Fuck
y'all, bro.
That's like putting a trailer for like Sex and the City movie before like Star Wars. You know what I mean?
It just doesn't go together.
Doesn't make no goddamn sense. Who would do that?
Why you do this to me?
Yeah.
So when Drake came out on stage, motherfuckers were mad.
They were confused.
Yo, but they were not ready.
They were big confused.
But
you know what? And I feel like Tyler is honestly the one to be blamed on that situation because he should know his fandom.
But you know what Tyler did?
He hates his fans, though.
You know what Tyler did?
He literally
he booked his favorite artist. He booked his favorite artist, and it hurt him because he went on Twitter about that shit. It hurt him that his fans treated his favorite artist like that. Because to him, he was vibing out. He even said like, "Yo, some girl came up to me talking about how could you do crying." The girl was crying, talking about how could you do this to us.
But I understand where she's coming from. But I get where she's coming from because that's not his. Yo, that's not his fan base.
Yeah, we go there to see Frank Ocean.
Yeah, we out there to see the fucking weird shit, bro. We want to see you fucking in a woman's outfit.
FKW20.
You know, what's the show they had? I forgot the fucking
Loiter Squad.
Yo, we want to see some Loiter Squad shit, bro. Yeah. We're not here for Drake. Drake.
Hey,
we here for Drake.
How come nobody did that as a meme like right after? Like Tyler, the creator fans be like,
that didn't really happen.
Drake.
It's so easy.
But you know what though? Let me say this though. Tyler the creator has said from the beginning, and I think this is the first time that he really practice it. He doesn't fuck with his fans. Yeah. He thinks his fans are losers. He actively fucking antagonizes his fans
on a consistent basis.
So he might
the Uzi song. Yeah. Are you fucking dumb?
Yeah.
That's to his fans. Why he's performing.
He probably wanted to troll his fan base, bro.
That's fucking fire.
And it's a genius level move. I respect him so much. I'm not a fan of his music personally. Like I really I keep trying. And I will continue to try. I will continue to try to like his music. It just doesn't resonate with me. But I'm such a fan of him because he's an epic troll, bro.
No, but I feel like because he's producing, he does everything, you know? Yeah. And but honestly, I completely agree with you. Yeah. Like Cherry Bomb and Flower Boy. I mean, it wasn't really for me. Yeah. It's not the type of shit that I'm listening to. Yeah. Igor? Yeah. I'm a fan now. Yeah. It sold me. I'm hook, line, and sinker.
I like that. Yeah, that's interesting because me, I'll be real. I've been a fan pretty much from the jump. Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, I was a fan, but I wasn't like, all right, I can't be bumping this.
Right. The last
Igor, I would drop the one. I forget the fucking name of the song.
Yonkers?
Nah, the one.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Stupid.
With fucking Playboy Cardi.
Playboy, yeah.
Bruh, like I can play that shit. Yo, every time I would hear it in a club because they don't play that at the club.
Yeah.
All right, so my boy is throwing an event for Art Basel, and at the location they start playing fucking Igor. I lost my shit. Yeah. Because nobody plays this stuff. Yeah. I'm over there crying. You remember Earthquake? Oh, you remember Earthquake?
Yeah. Yo, that's Playboy Cardi on that with him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I'm not a big Playboy Cardi fan either.
I'm a huge Playboy Cardi
fan. I like Playboy Cardi.
And yo, a whole lot of red about to drop, and I'm fucking hyped. Yeah. Die Lit. Yo, I raced to that shit. Like, the last Rolling Loud, what did they do? They did Uzi, and then they did Playboy Cardi, like back to back.
His set was pretty crazy.
Lost my shit. Bro, I was raging. I was in VIP, and I'm looking at everybody, like, standing still. I'm just like, what is wrong with you guys? Yeah. Like, I'm over there just off the fucking rails, just losing my shit.
See, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the new...
The Rage.
No. I love the Rage. I like the Rage shit, but I'm just not a fan of, like, the necessarily where, like, the song comes out, and you're like, you can just tell that they did a one take, and they... kind of just freestyle and they're like, yeah, that's fire. Like
that's it.
Raw material.
Yeah, like I want a little bit of thought in the music. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Like I don't want the go out and suck on my dick. Hey, shit with it. Like I don't want that.
No, him and Uzi, I don't know who it was interviewing him, but they literally said that, yo, we making millions off of mumble rap. This shit is easy.
Yeah.
Like y'all guys are sleeping.
They doing it.
Yo, I mean, you know what? Kudos to them because it's. But
I'm not mad at them. It's just
at the same time, you kind of got to give people credit to put out something that actually sounds okay with one take and just and dropping a bunch of like ad libs and stuff. Which I mean, bro, if you could get $1 million off of doing something simple like that,
but like for example,
it's on a quantity level. You know, because if you're dropping 100, tracks within a few months.
100%.
One or two are gonna hit.
At least.
I like
EXO Tour Life. You know what I mean?
EXO Tour Life is fire. No, but Uzi really saying something though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. More than like Playboy and some of these other.
That's a well thought song.
It's not the style that bothers me. Yeah. It's not the singing. It's the content. I don't want to hear you talk about smoking a stick, maybe the lit. I don't.
Yeah.
I want to hear
Fucking your
something
bitch,
there.
sucking my
Well,
dick.
you know
Yeah.
what? And yo, but the
I can
state
do
of
that.
hip hop right now, you just have so many subgenres.
Yeah.
It's like how rock and roll was like in the 70s
Yeah.
and 80s, where punk is starting to drop, and it's just, you know, they're coming out to all these different types of rock music. Grunge is starting to come out. And
This
it's just
basically became alternative rap.
Exactly.
And that's what they labeled it
Yeah.
as.
that's what it.
Well, I mean, you go on SoundCloud, like
they
all
got
of
emo
those
rap, bro.
It's inspired
They
by
got
that
emo-
same shit too.
Yeah, it is though.
all those melodies, those
You know,
cadences
and
are
for
like alternative punk rock cadences that they're adding to like hip hop trap beats.
And it's crazy.
And it's
because
all minimal.
the
Yeah.
person that
Minimal.
birthed all of this, and we're gonna bring it back into a circle,
Yeah.
was Drake and Wayne.
No, they're the
I thought you
originators.
were thinking Thugger.
No, Thugger. But the thing
No,
is,
Thugger's more new school.
Thugger's I don't want to say clone in a sense of a bad way, but he's a Lil Wayne clone that
He is.
like
Bar to
tweaked.
6. He literally
Yeah.
said it. Bar to
Yeah, yeah.
6. He knows who he is.
Drake,
Yeah.
So Drake and Lil Wayne, like Drake, I mean Lil Wayne is higher on the tree. You know what I mean? Drake comes after him, but
Drake
they
still
really
got shit to
spread.
prove. But
Yeah.
I mean, yo, he took over the whole decade. It's like Drake is LeBron.
Well, they're showing
You know?
all his streaming numbers and all this crazy shit right now, and it's like he's like,
God level.
LeBron's a good comparison because LeBron has all the stats
All the stats.
and still is always like contested on being
No, he don't got the rings. He got
Yeah.
the stats, but he don't got the rings.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like
Exactly.
Drake.
and
Drake-
Drake because
same
Jay
thing.
say Drake doesn't have enough classics, so it's like the same. He doesn't have enough
Drake, I
final
mean, and
songs.
I will agree with that though.
That's a
Like
fact.
the classes ain't there. Like like views, I guess. I mean,
No, it's not a classic.
it's not. Take Care might be a classic.
He's got
Right.
3, and they were all in a row.
Yeah, it was
Take
all in a
Care,
row.
nothing was the same, and If You're Reading This, those are his 3 classics.
If you're reading this, it's like my favorite.
that's
so
his,
that is a
that's his
definite
best
classic.
shit.
Off top.
That's his best
I
shit.
keep it real. To
period.
me, it was nothing was the same.
Nothing
That
was
was
the
my
same.
favorite shit.
Nothing was the same as his best rap shit. Nothing was the same. He
Bars.
was coming with bars, and he had something to prove, and it's concise and it's clear, and it's to me it's a 9.5. Where If You're Reading This is a 10. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
exactly.
not a big difference, but I think If You're Reading This, he just like it was the first time where he was like, "Yo, I'm the best, and I don't care."
It felt like a mixtape, dog.
Yeah, but it
It
was.
felt like a
did, though.
mixtape.
But there's songs on there like Star 67. I listen to it 2-3 times a week to this day.
Gets into your soul, bro.
It gets into
hard.
my soul,
But
bro.
it is like soul music, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Drake honestly like paved the way for a lot of
Jungle's
motherfuckers,
deep.
man.
I fuck, I like. I mean, there's mad bangers on there, or whatever. But like,
But
I listen to
that
Jungle,
goes
kinda
into
like,
that
stops everything.
that subgenre conversation. It's just like, yo, we got this emo rap,
R&B
we got
rap.
we got the R&B rap with
You know what I'm
Drizzy, and
saying?
he's setting a whole wave with that shit.
Toronto holding it down when it comes to like R&B rap. Like
Yo, the
they got- they
Weeknd,
got
man,
certain
the
vibes.
Weeknd be spitting bars and
Yeah,
singing
he
too.
spits
What
bars.
y'all think about that Bieber? You heard that Bieber? Am I tripping?
No, I haven't heard the Bieber
No,
yet.
Nah,
that
that-
Bieber's
I love
fire,
that
That
bro.
new Bieber is fire.
All right,
He's
hold
fire.
on. His last album, Purpose, was it?
yeah,
Yo,
Purpose.
bro, I don't give a fuck what
Which
nobody
was 4
says.
years ago.
I'm a fucking
That was-
believer.
Yeah.
I am a yo. Purpose was a
That
banger.
album put me on.
That was a great album.
That song
that
I'll
track
show
when-
you, that beat is crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, but yeah,
That
he
track
dropped
with
the
Nas?
song "Yummy" or some
Yeah,
shit.
Yummy.
Yummy.
It's called Yummy. I
And
haven't heard
I
it.
haven't heard it
Before,
yet.
before,
I haven't
I
heard
was
it.
like,
I just-
but when
I've been listening to a lot of Arabic trap today, so
He was putting me on, bro.
Tell us about
Those are the
tell us
vibes.
about
New
this
wave.
Those are the vibes.
Yo, you heard it here first on the words, yo.
Arabic trap.
Arabic trap, baby.
Yo, let that shit rise.
You know what's so
Let
funny?
that shit slide.
With the
This is for your two willing, your
Wheelin'
two willing Dylan.
Rolex
Kiss
rap.
stealing.
He got LeBron too. Bopping with the durag.
Yeah,
Bro, right on time for World War III, bro.
I know, bro.
Oh god.
That's what we're gonna be listening to, like in slow motion.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm heading to Mexico. I'll see y'all there.
I'm going to jail.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go to
care.
DR.
Yo, we talked about it before, yo. We're going to IKEA.
IKEA. I posted up.
Eating some
Yo,
horse meat.
shout
I'm
out to
with
Tony
it.
visiting. He's holding down the bunker right now.
If they
dog.
do bring back the draft, though, I'll probably just go to jail.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not going to Iran.
I'm not Iraning anywhere, bro.
I ran away.
Oh my god, I gotta read y'all something. Hold on.
I ran to DR. I'm
I
with
ran
the
to
fam.
the motherland.
Yo,
ran
pull
back
up though. Slide.
Yo,
I got
I'm
y'all.
riding. Let's go.
We got a crib.
For me, it's either Cuba or DR. I'm gonna go to DR with you though.
Hold on. Look at this. So it's a picture of Future writing a text.
Oh, I seen this.
You saw this?
Bruh.
And then he
Classic.
Yeah, this is what the text
Read it,
says.
read it.
They saying we might go to war. It's crazy because ever since we stopped talking, I've been at war with myself. I don't know why, but this Iran shit got me thinking about how I ran from your love. Hope everything is good with you though, shorty. Be safe out there.
Oh my god.
Dog, I literally started cracking up at work.
Spectacular.
Sending
Man.
that shit to Sierra.
Sensational.
Yeah, that's what they said.
He's looking real emotional too.
Oh, and then his caption says, P.S. Tell Russell I said Niners Nation.
Oh, with the
Shout out to
ether.
Silky Johnson.
Wow.
Silky
2014.
Johnson.
Low blows. You guys are
Yo,
savage,
Silky,
man.
yo,
Yo, the internet
Silky.
remains undefeated, man.
South Florida Silky.
Pound for pound, dog.
You know what's crazy though? All these memes originate on Twitter. I don't go on Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter at all.
People are trying so hard on Twitter.
Yeah,
dog.
they go too
They
hard.
try way harder
Yo,
than
but
Instagram.
No, because it's so
Twitter's
opinion
like
based.
the culture, the culture Google.
Yeah.
Like legit, like if you need to find something, like yo, where that meme come from or where that video come from, like yo, like you can't find it really on IG. You might try to find it through the hashtag. You go on Twitter and you go to the search, yo, I find that shit like ASAP.
Keep it real. Facebook be having the memes too.
Yeah, but they start on Twitter. Everything starts on Twitter. Everything. Facebook's
Twitter's an
the,
OG, man.
makes
Facebook's
sense.
the last
That's
people to
probably-
get it.
Yo, but
know.
Twitter's my parents.
But, yeah.
I mean, no. Facebook is my parents. And
Bro.
yeah, they're the last motherfuckers to see that
You know
shit.
what?
that's real.
My parents send me shit. You know how they send my like memes and shit?
through text.
WhatsApp.
Wow.
My family sends me memes on WhatsApp.
What do
I
they
don't
live in a
even-
And you're
different
like, why don't you
country?
Yes.
You're like just
My
tag me.
family lives in different countries, all of them, bro.
Top.
Just DM
Honduras,
that shit.
DR.
No,
they're
don't
all over
cap.
Venezuela. They're all over the world.
Yo,
dog.
WhatsApp is lit.
It's crazy.
WhatsApp
really
is
is.
really a revolutionary tool
If you
nowadays.
travel outside of the US, yo, WhatsApp is popping.
I remember when I had BBM. Okay,
BBM.
and people were telling me to download WhatsApp. I was like, nah, you have a BlackBerry, right?
What you doing?
Just take my pin. They're like, no, download WhatsApp. It's for iPhone users too. I'm like, I don't fuck with iPhone users, okay? If you don't have a BlackBerry, don't hit my line.
Talk to me.
want it.
If it's not coming through BBM, I'm not
want
reading
it.
it.
Put some respect on my
I feel
name.
that.
And then iMessage came out, and it was like, fuck BlackBerry. And then, now I have to have WhatsApp because my family, nobody texts. They all WhatsApp, bro.
Yeah.
So frustrating. It's just text me. We all got iPhones.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. No,
Yeah, so-
iMessage is a thing, bro.
So WhatsApp was before like 2010.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if before 2010.
no.
it's been
I
a
saw a
while.
list of things
Yo,
that came out.
Yo, what's the
since
app of this
20
decade?
Probably 2010 or 2011.
No, it's
App of the
No, it's
decade.
20. No, WhatsApp, Instagram,
Yeah.
all this
Yo,
shit dropped.
Flappy Bird.
2011 probably.
Flappy Bird.
Yo, Flappy. Yo, I see that they got a filter like on
Yo,
IG.
you gotta.
I seen that.
That shit, yo.
I see these shorties working on their head game. I
Oh,
was like,
stop
"Hey, girl,
it. Is that what
relax,
they're
man."
doing?
Your family
Next.
sees this.
And it probably says the filter is even called neck training. They don't even look at that shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, they put it in work.
The combine.
Put it in work.
Flappy work.
Yo,
Flappy work.
Yo,
Shout out you thoughts. I
Flappy
see you.
Bird. I see you flapping hard on the gram. Stop it.
Flapping.
That's disgusting.
That was my shit.
Damn, dog.
Goddamn.
Yo, but
Oh
like
man.
2020 though.
It's
Now we're here
2020.
now. It's actually a super exciting time. And
It's scary.
we're going into war.
I know.
You know?
That's crazy. Yo, we're not even a week in this motherfucking year.
Yeah.
And shit is like wow.
And Donald Trump's like, yo, fuck this shit. Boom.
This
Yeah.
guy dropped the American flag on a tweet. Like,
Immediately after.
What was the word that he said?
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you right now.
now.
Oh, boy.
Immediately after, who was assassinated?
It was a general, it's an Iranian general.
Iranian general.
Who's probably
The
killed
president.
a shitload of Americans.
So they said,
So I'm not that mad,
Yeah.
but I mean, unless you're trying to go to war.
But he hit him with the America.
he just dropped an American flag with no context, and somebody said he just killed the op and then threw his setup. This is the most gangster shit I ever seen in my life.
That is some
America's
G
flag.
shit.
And they got the who's that?
John Cena.
The John Cena face.
John Cena is
John
America.
Cena face
That's
ass.
disgusting.
John Cena should be president, bro.
Yo, I'd take him over Trump any day of the week.
The Rock trying to run for president.
The
All
Rock
right,
will
chill.
probably run as a Republican
yo,
too.
The Rock
I
is
would-
too
I would
too
vote
arrogant,
for him.
bro. I'm not voting for the
Nah,
Rock.
you ain't voting for
Nah, I don't. All right, bro.
For the
you know what I'm
governor of
voting for?
Cali.
All right, if you're gonna take this seriously, I'm voting for Bernie. I'm voting for Warren.
Yeah.
All right, and
I'm voting
and
for
got,
Bernie.
I got.
I'm with you.
I
with you
got
on those.
multiple reasons, bro. But my biggest thing is just like right now, if we're speaking historically, America is sitting at a stage where the corporate entities are literally conducting every single thing we fucking
openly.
do.
Yes.
Openly.
No, like it's like blatant in your face consumerism and like I said, fascism and this lifestyle of just like I want to buy this and I want this and the lifestyle of individualism. Everybody's just about themselves.
Yeah.
We're not about a society.
Yeah.
So what I really appreciate about America is that we had such a good system with checks and balances.
Yes.
And we used to be a lot more socialist.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to demonize that word.
Yeah.
Like it's a real bad thing. But
It's I can't. Socialist. For the people.
It's for us.
Yeah.
It's for all
And
of
the
us
thing
as a
is,
whole.
I'll keep it real. Like, I'm not 100% for that, but it's never going to be 100% socialist anyways.
And that's
because
the whole
if
point.
Bernie does come in, he's only going to be able to really change a couple of things.
No, but here's
but it could make a difference.
And if I'm gonna finish my point just real quick, it's just all right. We're sitting at a stage, and we have a balance, right? We got a left and we got a right. And right now, I feel like we're sitting a little bit more to the right. You know, we're sitting a little bit more on the deregulation, corporate. Taking away, lowering taxes for rich motherfuckers,
data collecting.
And right now, what we need as a nation is to kind of go a little bit more to the left. If you're looking historically,
To find the middle.
because in the 50s, in the 60s, our social programs, they were booming, bro.
Right.
Social security, our education system,
Our
the police
grandparents-
officers, the firefighters, they were getting paid. Our teachers, they were getting paid.
And that was
You know
our
what's so
grandparents.
funny
Those
now?
are
That was
Now
the
they're getting
last.
shitted on.
You know what's so
they're
funny to me?
They're getting like not looked after.
No,
historically,
we don't- none of that
cops, firefighters, all these people, they're usually Republican, which is crazy.
Which is the opposite.
because they're the ones that should be worried about their own pay. Hold on one
paycheck,
second.
bro. On God.
Hold on, let me.